What is up? Welcome in to the Early Edge in 5. I am your host, Allan Bell. We have a fantastic show lined up for you this Tuesday. But as always, before we get to that, let's take a look at how we did on Monday here. And tough. That was a tough day.
Terrible.
I tell you what, let's just go right into it first. Before we do that, SportsLine on at CBS Sports HQ right now. 4 p.m. Eastern, all right, on HQ Spotlight. The coach and Will Brinson breaking down a little NFL here. And then 6 p.m. Eastern tonight on SportsLine, Zach 70, Calvin Wetzel, Mike McClure, and Chip Patterson breaking down Major League Baseball tonight, college football this week, Calvin breaking down the WNBA. Have it all. You can stream that via the Paramount Plus app, CBS Sports app, or cbssports.com/live. All right, let's bring in the stars of the show here because you know what? You already heard EC. He was talking here. EC, how we doing, man?
No, I mean, listen, AB, I'm 4 of my last 20 picking baseball games. We're done with it. You know, the show ends at the end of the week for now. We're done picking baseball. I'll find everything else to pick. It's embarrassing. I apologize. I mean, I'm glad I made some of you money because you were smart enough to fade me the last few days. So good for you. But I'll tell you what, it's embarrassing. So you know what? I did you guys a favor today, and you'll see what we did later in the show.
Well, I'll tell you what, as a manager here, we're going to throw the lineup up. You're hitting lead off here. Go ahead and let it rip, bro. What do you got?
All right. Well, we got 3 tennis plays today, AB. I mean, why not? Because nobody wants my baseball picks. They stink. So we're going to take a shot with these, and you guys do what you want with them. Venus Williams, Greet Minin, over 2.5 sets at plus 150 on DraftKings. So Williams was supposed to face the ranked Paula Badosa, who pulled out due to injury. Minin's a qualifier, but she's won 7 of her last 8. But I'm playing the crowd angle here. So Venus is 43 years old. She's going to win a set, though, right? That's all we're asking for. Minin has played 3 setters in 3 of her last 4. Venus in 5 of her last 8. Just get to the 3rd set. Don't really care who wins, but plus 150. How can you argue with that? Then this one I threw in there just because I want to hear AB do it on the recap screen. Arina Sabalenka and Marina Zanevska under 17.5 games at minus 130.
Dear God.
Yeah, good luck with that. Sabalenka is the number 2 player in the world. Zanevska hasn't won a set in 4 of her last 5 matches. And in all 3 majors this year, Sabalenka's first match has been under this total. I think it's going to be a rout yet again. So take the Sabalenka under. And then we're going to take an over. Carlos Alcaraz, who's the number 1 men's player in the world against Dominic Kepfer, over 28.5 combined games at minus 110. So Alcaraz has lost a set in 7 straight matches in 10 of his last 11. And those are only best of 3s. This is now a best of 5. We don't even need Kepfer to win a set. We just need him to go like 7-6 and then don't get skunked, and we hit this. So, I listen, can I be worse than my baseball picks? No. So we'll take a shot with 3 tennis plays today.
Well, I appreciate you setting those names up for me because I have no idea about any of that, of what you just lined up there. But it sounded good. I mean, it sounded like you nailed it. Specs, how did he do there?
I think he did fantastic. I'm going to start finding some more sports for AC to go on. I mean, we could do cricket, badminton,
table tennis,
maybe
cycling.
Just do the WNBA. That's going on right now. You know, we could do that.
I need to look at your model for that. Can I just steal your model for my picks for the rest of the week?
Go for it. Go for it. I'll send them over to you.
Please. Thank you.
All right. EC University model picks tomorrow on the Early Edge at 5, 4 p.m. Eastern. All right. I'll tell you what, I'll go second here. And Spector, you are hitting, well, not necessarily cleanup, but you know what? You're a 3rd hitter. You're our best hitter on the team. That's where you put your best hitter right there. All right. So first off, and I'll leave you guys here on the screen here. We're going all Braves, and I'm not going to get into it, but I'm tired of betting other teams. It's not fun. I want to bet the Braves. It was working, and we're getting back to it. Now, here's the deal. We have to get creative with it in this series against the Rockies because Ronald Acuna's hits, runs, and RBIs are set at 3.5. 3.5. Travis Deneau, the catcher, who didn't even play yesterday, is at 2.5, right? Like, we've got to get creative. So, first one, Matt Olson, 1+ hit. Both teams to score 3 runs or more, minus 125. Look, this is the longest streak in Olson's career with the Braves where he hasn't hit a home run. He's due. Now, we don't need a home run. We just need a hit. But you don't like that, EC? You're shaking your head.
No, we just need a hit. I think he's going to go Yahtzee. Why not? Yeah,
right.
Take a shot.
Yeah, I was going to say, all we need is a hit. 1 hit. Rocky scored 3 or more runs. Braves scored 3 more runs. Gets us home. Minus 125. All right. Second one, Austin Riley, 2+ total bases, and the Braves team total over 4.5, -110. We're bringing the Braves team total down from 7.5 to 4.5, okay? And Austin Riley, 2+ total bases. So if you've never bet this before, a single is a base, double 2 bases, triple 3 bases, home run is 4. So you get it one swing of the bat, double, triple, home run, 2 singles, whatever. 2 total bases, Braves team total over 4.5, -110. And finally, people chased him in the game in the 7th inning. I'm going to chase him here to hit a bet.
What was that, AB? What was that? Were they trying to hurt him or hug him?
I don't know, but I don't know if I'd get too close to him. Your boy can rocket 475-foot home runs. I'm not taking a swing at him. Ronald Acuna, 2+ total bases. Both teams to score 3 runs or more. +110. Again, 2+ total bases. That's all we need. I tried to get in that one hit, but the juice was just too much. But again, we're not asking for too terribly much here in regards to it. So I know that we have 3 combo prop same game parlay style plays, but buddy, you know what? Try to get that risk down as far as we could. I think we did a decent job with it. All right, Spector, you're a 3-hole hitter for the Braves. That's Austin Riley. So you're our Riley for tonight. Go let it rip, man. We got.
Oh, what an honor indeed. I first will say I really like Bryce Harper over 1.5 total bases. That was on the morning show. Love that one as well. But for my pick today, we're going to go to that same game, AB, and we're going to go Charlie Blackmon over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at -145. In the last 25 games, his median number is 3 hits, runs, and RBIs per game. He's clipping this off at a 68% hit rate. And you just know that the Braves will be pushing that scoreboard up. That's why all your bets have Braves totals going over. The line is at 7.5. Like you said, they're going to score a ton of runs. They scored 14 last night. The Rockies are just going to have to score a lot of runs in order to keep up. And that's going to put Blackmon over this number. And that's why I'm on the over for this tonight.
Look, I mean, honestly, like the Rockies haven't played bad. Like you don't see me betting the Braves to win, right? Like
no.
The Rockies have played decently good.
They're not winning tonight. Come on.
I'm
gonna be honest with you.
Either.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Closer than yesterday, at least.
All day, I have seen like basically all of sports betting Twitter. You know, like having fun with how high these numbers are, and everybody's played the. I'm a little worried because every time like the public does that, you get that stinker, and the Braves will put them up when they have a bad game, buddy. It's 1 run. Like. I've seen it a lot. I'm not
Here's
saying
the thing, AB. When you look at Acuna after that incident last night, didn't he go home? Didn't he homer like in his next at bat, something like that?
Yeah.
So don't you think he's a little fired up that he got charged at and the security was that moronic in Colorado? I think he's gonna have a monster tonight. I'd play over 5.5. He's hitting 2 homers tonight.
Dude, he just needs a hug. He needs a hug from a fan before he goes at bats, hits a homer, right?
He didn't look like he wanted a hug.
The first one was bad. Then the next guy came out and like tried to tackle him. Like that's not cool.
No, and he's not the guy I'd be going after too. Even though he's not like, huge size, dude, he's got a rocket. Like, I mean, everything on this guy is supercharged. Like, I wouldn't be messing.
You're going after Michael Harris, aren't you, AB?
Either him or Eddie Rosario. I'm not going. I'll tell you what, I'm not going after Austin Riley. Dude, no. Short dude that plays third base. That dude's tough, man. He's got some Scott Rowland in him. All right, bring up the recap screen here. Everybody grab your paper. Grab your pencil. Let's take a look here. It is beautiful. Eric Cohen, thank you for this, is on Venus Williams, Greet Menin, over 2.5 sets at +150. Arena Sabalenka.
Arena Sabalenka.
Arena Reba McIntyre. Arena Sabalenka and Marina Zanaveska under 17.5 games at -130. Carlos Alcaraz and Dominic Kupfer over 28.5 games, -110. EC, thanks for that. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yep.
With friends like that, who needs enemies? The speculators on Charlie Blackmon over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, -145. I am on Matt Olson, 1+ hit, and both teams to score 3+ runs at -125. Austin Riley, 2+ total bases, and the Braves team total over 4.5 at -110. And Ronald Acuna, 2+ total bases, and both teams to score 3+ runs at +110. Now, before we get out of here, a really quick funny story. So what we're watching here, shout out to Ben. If you watch the Early Edge AM show, he donated a lot of money to St. Jude's. He came on as a guest capper, railed off Bryce Harper over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. So we're all playing that. Excuse me, all on that tonight. Excited for that. Now, Coach also went to Buckets for his, pick the prop home run pick. And, he goes off screen. He's got some Excel file with 20 names listed. He rolls dice. It's basically home run roulette, right? Which Allie in the chat named there. Great name, by the way. He came on Rafael Devers, but he read it and thinks his name is Rafael Dervers. So it's just a mess. So he's still looking at to find Rafael Dervers. So just watch. But I guarantee it. The more we make fun of it, Devers is going to hit home run. So just pay attention to that one. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. EC, are those tennis picks today?
Those are today, AB. Those are this afternoon. So tonight and this evening, I think we got one that's like 9 Eastern, 10 Eastern, something like that. You can stay up late watching Carlos Alcaraz and Dominic Kepfer if we're 2-0 and going for the sweep in our parlays tonight.
You know what? We're doing that. We're staying up all night doing it. I'm excited for it. All right, everybody, we'll be live Wednesday, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern for the Early Edge. But until then, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, all right, and win what? 30 to love, 40 to love. Is that tennis talk for you? That was a terrible joke, and I'm an idiot. But we will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.